Now 60% of the population in Africa consists of the youth. On today's edition of Business Digest, we'll be looking at what the Food and Agriculture Organization is doing to promote youth employment in agriculture. Hello, my name is Dana Iriza and this is Business Digest. On our first top story, we'll be focusing on the Youth Employment in Agriculture Conference. And on the second story, we'll be looking at the opening of Kigali Business Center. Now, the Food and Agriculture Organization, in collaboration with the United Nations, is coming up with measures on how they can eradicate poverty and hunger by engaging the youth in the agriculture sector. Have a look at this. The Youth Employment in Agriculture Conference is being carried out between the 20th to the 21st of August 2018 with the theme Youth Employment in Agriculture as a Solid Solution to Ending Hunger and Poverty in Africa. Organized by the United Nations, Food and Agriculture Organization FAO, and Rwanda's Ministry of Agriculture and Animal Resources, as well as the African Union, the conference aims at creating best practices regarding the relation between agriculture, youth employment, entrepreneurship, and ICT innovations. The population of the youth in Africa is over 60%, making 1.2 billion people below the age of 25 and are challenged with unemployment. This has inspired the Food and Agriculture Organization to come up with employment solutions for the youth, both in urban and rural areas. In most African countries, especially in Rwanda, the agriculture sector largely consists of an aging population averaging 55 years. This has hence slowed down innovation, creativity, and technology adaptation within the agriculture sector. Food and Agriculture Organization states that there is largely untapped reservoir of unemployment opportunities in agriculture, yet the drudgery and poor remuneration association with low productivity family farming turn young people away from agriculture and make them more prone to migrate from rural areas. During the Youth Employment in Agriculture Conference, new ideas were discussed on how to increase youth participation in agriculture through the use of ICT to promote job opportunities and strengthen efforts against food insecurity. During the conference, it was discussed that the youth should focus on tapping into agriculture opportunities such as engaging in agro-processing to produce commodities with long shelf life. And joining us now is one of the exhibitors at the Youth Employment in Agriculture Conference, and here to share with us the experience in this conference and what they expect to get out of this, what the expectations are from this conference. With me is Annette Chatengwa, one of the exhibitors here, and let's hear what she has to share with us. Thank you so much for having this interview with us.
Thank you too.
All right. So when it comes to an event like this, Youth Employment in Agriculture, how do you think the youth can benefit from this? And you, the exhibitors here, how do you think you can benefit from this?
The youth will come to know that these services exist, and they'll be able maybe to know how they can get it, and maybe the price, maybe if they can afford. Yeah, and us as the company, we will gain more clients, we'll gain more people to know our company. It's an opportunity. It's like an advertisement.
Oh yes, I think the youth in Rwanda is not yet so much involved in agriculture due to the fact that they think agriculture is for old people and people who have not gone to school and people who have failed in life. Which is not the case, because we have seen so many success stories where people have actually made it in life through agriculture. It's a way of, my call is to inform the youth that they can make ends meet still in agriculture and do it better, because they are more informed, they can read widely and extensively to get more information regarding new technologies. And for that matter, more of them, especially graduates, you sometimes find that people who have graduated in agriculture courses do not participate in agriculture activities. They want to go to offices and so on, yet they have a calling of going deep to the farms and change lives of those who are there and their lives as well. Our coming here and the conference in general is going to enlighten them and to show them the areas of opportunities in agriculture, so that they can really come, do their needful to change even the existing mindset of others who have not yet really changed, so that we can have more youth in agriculture, so that we can have greater productivity, because the youth are more energetic than the old people they leave agricultural activities for. So we really need to change the mindset, and this conference has come at the right time, and I'm sure it will change mindset of many, those who participated and those who are following us on different media. Yeah.
Great. On our second segment, we'll be looking at something a bit different from agriculture, and that is infrastructure. The 17 billion Rwandan francs Kigali Business Center infrastructure project has now been finalized, creating a lot of commercial and business office centers and also job opportunities. Have a look at this. The 17 billion Rwandan francs Kigali Business Center infrastructure project that is set to commence its operation this August has been finalized, creating a minimum of 300 jobs as constructors and about 1,000 more later, targeting supermarkets, big retailers, insurance companies, banks, travel agencies, telecommunication companies and restaurants. This project is aimed at solving infrastructure challenges such as shortage of commercial and office space in Kigali city. Kigali presently faces a growing shortage of commercial and office space. However, these new infrastructure projects such as the Kigali Heights and Kigali Convention Center are sustainable solution to the challenges is in sight. Already 40 businesses that were tenants at KBC have relocated, paving way for the 2-year multi-million-dollar project to commence. Moranyi, the managing director of the Kigali Business Center, say that works will include refurbishing the existing KBC building into a modern commercial structure of 10 levels with a common base and a tower. And joining us now is Mr. David Moranyi, the Managing Director of Kigali Business Center, and he's going to shed some more light on this topic, the infrastructure project that we are discussing about on this segment. Thank you so much for taking the time to have this interview with us.
Thank you.
Yeah, now according to what everybody knows in Kigali is that the construction project is set up due to shortage of commercial and office space. That's what we know, but is there any other significant reasons that have led to the construction of this project?
Thank you, Diana, and welcome to Kigali Business Center. So another reason why we decided to do KBC was to follow the Kigali's development, the master plan, because we wanted to do something modern, something with a vision that the city has. So especially by being located in front of the convention center, we wanted to do something that's also relevant to the area. So we did this project also, you know, to make all this area a modern area, and we wanted to contribute basically to the vision of the city of Kigali by building a modern building and being able to attract guests, visitors, new customers, new brands to come to the city, and we wanted KBC to have all of that.
Okay,
yes.
So in what kind of businesses are going to be occupying the space here? Do you have any that have booked rooms as yet?
Yes, of course we do. We have restaurants, you know, we have different kinds of restaurants, we have different kinds of clothing shops, we have banks, you know, we have art, we have, you know, we have many different restaurants, you know, lounge,
Okay.
you know, It's going to be a pretty entertaining shopping mall because we want everyone to feel welcome. We want everybody to find anything they need here
In this building.
in this building.
Okay.
You know.
Now, speaking of businesses, there were 40 businesses before the construction of this building, in the previous building, and they had to relocate in order for this construction project to take place. Don't you think this has affected them in some sort of a negative way since they had to leave and look for space elsewhere?
No, I don't think it has affected them because we gave them like a warning before we start. You know, we gave them we told them like 6 months in advance, so that they give time, so that they have time to find another place to go. And of course, most of those clients, we told them they will be on the top list once the building is completed to occupy
So
the base spots.
Yeah.
Yes. No, we really treated them right, and I think and most of them are coming back, by the way.
Great. Awesome.
Yes.
So looking at the amount of time you've had when it comes to constructing this area, are there any difficulties that have been faced? Any challenges?
Yes, you know, like any big project, you meet many challenges, many difficulties with the contractor, and but we managed them. We managed to get them done, and we were a little bit late on schedule, but we managed to overcome those difficulties. But we managed to get the project done now.
Great. Lastly, as we conclude this interview, I would love for you to shed some light on the design and the infrastructure, basically the infrastructure design that we're seeing here, because I can see one color that you have specialized on, that you've picked mostly is the color white.
Yes.
So can you let us know what's behind that?
Yes. So basically, with the if I can tell you, we went through with the architect. We went through different architects, and then we had one that gave us this proposal, and it was exactly what we wanted, because we wanted something that comes out, you know, and the color white comes out, and it's good looking. It's something different. We wanted to make a difference, you know. We wanted to bring something that makes a difference from other buildings. We want to bring, you know, you want to innovate, you know. So this is what we wanted, and so also some kind of good, nice architecture, you know, open areas, big windows, so that people feel they have a lot of space and welcomed.
Okay, great. I also
Yes.
do like the whole aspect of the white color. It makes the building like really outstanding.
Thank
All
you.
right. So thank you so much for having this interview with us.
Yes, if I can add, I can also tell you that right now we are fully open. We have 45% of occupancy now,
Okay.
and most of the clients, they are starting their fit out. They're installing themselves, and then basically we expect the place to be open within the next next month.
Okay.
Yes.
Officially open.
Officially,
It's
will
already
be.
officially open.
It's already open.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
but most businesses, they'll be fully installed within the next month.
All right.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right. So you're still watching Business Digest. We still have more segments to come. Do stay with us. In the second quarter of 2018, Rwanda's total trade amounted to $913.06 million US dollars, an increase of 7.15% over the second quarter of 2017. Domestic exports totaled up to $164.03 million US dollars, imports totaled up to $662.55 million US dollars, and re-exports were valued at $86.48 million US dollars. Total domestic exports increased by 39.68% during the period of the second quarter 2018 over the same quarter of 2017, and by 18.74% compared to the first quarter of 2018. Total imports of Rwanda increased by 0.34% in the second quarter of 2018 when compared to the same quarter of 2017, and increased by 4.69% over the first quarter of 2018. Re-exports from Rwanda increased by 16.25% in the second quarter of 2018 over the same quarter of 2017, and also by 1.86% compared to first quarter of 2018. The top 5 domestic export destinations were Kenya, United Arab Emirates, the Democratic Republic of Congo, Switzerland, and Uganda. Together, these 5 countries accounted for 62.32% share of total value of domestic exports.